Hello, everybody. What is up? Welcome to it is Wednesday here in South Korea at 10:30. But hello, wherever and whatever time it is for you. My name is Mike. A lot of you already know that. And today I'm going to teach you a little bit more about English. More specifically, I'm going to teach you how to find a reading book or how to find a book in English for you. So I think this is a very important lesson for English learners. I think it's very important. If not, one of the most important things for an English learner to learn. So I want to say hello to all the people in the chat today. So Layla, thank you for always being my sound check and my video check. What's up, Layla? We have, let me post on the screen. We have Vansomna. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Hello. It's good to see you today. Dewey's back. What's up, Dewey? What's up? Sri, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Zainab, what is up? Welcome to the stream. We also have Mei Fong in the house. Hello. Hello, Mei Fong. Emmanuel. Gilberto. Hello. We have Du also in the house, or is it Doof? We have Ali. We have P is also here as well. I'm gonna try to get the rest of your name. P Gayathri. Gayathri? Gayathri. I'm gonna keep trying. I hope all of you are doing well. Dewey's like, I'm doing well, Mike. Good. I'm so happy you're doing well today. Alexandra is also here. Hello, Alexandra. What's up? Welcome to the stream today. So happy to have you here. I'm happy to have all of you here today with me. Today's lesson is, like I mentioned to you before, it's a very important lesson. I think, especially if you really want to develop your English. And my goal is to show you, even if you are a high level English speaker, then this is lessons for you. If you are a lower level English speaker, this lesson is also for you. So no matter what level you are, I think this lesson can help you and can really build a strong English foundation in you. I'm gonna turn myself off behind you or behind me because it's kind of distracting. There we go. Of course, I use that camera to help me. Saba, what is up? Welcome to the stream. Saba Javed. Hello. Today I'm gonna grab a couple of books behind me. Just because I'm gonna use those for examples a little bit later today. Everybody, how is your English studying going these days? How is your English studying going? Please let me know in the chat. Dewey, even if you are a lower level, I'm going to help you be able to find your book. Today is the day. Today is the day. Oh yes, today is the day. How's everybody English studying going? How is your English studying? While you're typing in, I'm just going to drink a sip of water really quickly before we get started with the lesson. I would say for me, lately these days, I've been very tired. I think because, last week I had COVID. And so I think I'm still pretty tired from it. And, work also has me a little bit tired, as well as making content and a lot of things. So I'm pretty tired lately. But tonight we're going to get in a good class. Layla says my study. Oh, Layla, you're here. I'm so happy you're here. I know sometimes you have difficulties coming to the stream. My studying English is going well. I have just joined IELTS class. Yes, the IELTS class is a great one. The IELTS Insider. Yes. Fidara, hello to you. Hello to you as well. Thanks, Mike. I always try study and learn by watching your channel too. I hope my channel helps you. I will keep helping you. I love doing this. I will keep helping you. I think we can go ahead and get started. Are you ready? Are you ready? Reading is great for English. Sorry, I had to. The slides presentation today is a little cute. I do apologize for those who hate cute. This one is a little cute. I'm studying a lot thanks to the group. Yeah, the group is really good, right? The group is really good when it comes to learning English. I agree. Let's go ahead and let's get into it today. So here's our goal today. Welcome back to all of you, by the way. Here is our goal. Um, Robin Shaw hates cute. Um, we're going to find a book based on your reading level. Okay. And your reading level. Hey, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, dude. Your reading level is one that I'll help you try to understand. There is a way to actually know your reading level. I'll talk about that later. But for now, I want you to understand. I just want you to understand where your reading is. Okay. Welcome to the stream. Hello to everybody and the teachers. So, one of the ways that you can find a book that matches you is by knowing the genre. In case you don't know the genre, what genre means, genre is like the type of book that you, or a type of book, right? So, mystery, science fiction, um, adventure, horror. There's different types of genres that you could read in a books. For example, I have one right next to me. So this is World War Z. World War Z, in case you have never seen the movie, it's a zombie movie, and the book is also about zombies as well. This is more of a kind of like a horror genre, right? So it's good to know which genre you like. So which genre do you like? One, oh sorry. So it's really important to know which genre you like because one, um, genres, if you like a certain book, then it will help you be able to stay interested in that book. Before in an earlier stream, I showed a book that I really liked. It's a Star Wars book, actually. Give me 1 second. Let me go grab it for you. Let me grab it for you. It is right here. Ugh. It is this really thick book. I bought this when I was in America. I was visiting the States and I saw this book in a bookstore. And, I live in South Korea, so it's hard to find certain books. And I saw this one and I was like, oh my gosh, I really like Star Wars. I really like science fiction. Because I like this genre, I decided to buy this book and I'm really enjoying it. If you know what type of genre you like, I would recommend you to buy that book in English. If you like things like, let's say, like magic, things that have magic in it, like let's say, for example, Harry Potter, Narnia, Lord of the Rings, Aragon. There's many fantasy stories out there. Grab the book, get the book, and read through it, and you'll find that you will be more likely to stay in that book and read a lot of it than if you got any book, right? And I have to say hello to a couple of people who came into the stream. Shamsi, is it Shamshi or Shamsi? I think it's Shamsi, right? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I like football, essay, and news genres. Yeah, so it's good, Ali, that you know what you like because you'll read it more. And if you read it more, then you will end up taking more vocabulary, more grammar from that as well. Dewey likes mystery books. Mystery books are really good to read also. I also like mystery books too. My journey of learning is getting stagnant because I'm stuck in the same level. You're probably not stuck. It feels like you're stuck. You're growing, most likely, but you can't see the growth. As you go higher and higher in many things you do, let's say even English, the levels get a lot bigger, right? From a beginner to someone who's intermediate, it's easy to see the difference. But as you go higher, the gap gets bigger. That's probably why you may not see it. Recently, my genre reading is literature and best-selling author. That's a really good way to read also, Ali. That's a really good some really good books to read. So I suggest you read again genres that you like. Now, I put these books in here. These are example books online. There's no PDF for them, but I did find some with PDF. So I will post those in the stream a little bit later. So that way, if you would like to read the book later, you can read it, the example. What's a subject you know a lot about? We all are really good at certain things. We all have talents and we all have interest. What is a subject you know a lot about? Maybe it's war. Because war is interesting, right? Not war isn't like good thing, but like when you read about it, like in World War One or two, or things from a long time ago, right? Um, maybe dance is something that you're passionate about and you like, or maybe video games, esports, or martial arts, or any other sport. Maybe those are interesting to you. Or maybe you like to read memes. If that is the case, then I recommend you to find a book or meme that you know a lot about. Because let's say, for example, you in your home country, let's say you do dance or you do like, I don't know, building buildings, or you're an architect or you do construction work. Because you know a lot about that subject already, if you read a book on it in English, you will understand it faster. Also, then you learn the English words for that topic as well, or for that thing that you enjoy or you know about. So I super recommend you to find a book that you know a lot about, or excuse me, find a book on a subject you know a lot about. Vansomna, I'm glad you really like reading. Am I saying your name correctly? And if not, how would you like me to say it? Please tell me. Just because I don't want to say your name wrong. I'm so happy you like comedy, mystery, private eye. Ooh, that's a really good genre. Like that type of like mystery, like a detective story. A detective story is a really, really cool genre to read. I like to read every comment in WhatsApp group. Yeah, that's a genre too. The WhatsApp genre. I like travel books, says Alexandra. Yeah, travel books are also really good. Those are nonfiction, kind of informational books, right? Those are really good for learning about different topics. Adventure stories are really good. I wish that there were more adventure stories about like Indiana Jones. If you've ever seen the movie Indiana Jones, it's one of my favorite movies. I would love to read a book on that. So I love biographies. Biographies are also really good to read. I haven't read a really good one recently, but I do like biographies. Robin asked me, where is my book? Robin, I have a ton of books. So again, this is the book that I'm currently reading, the Star Wars book. So I'm only on page 61. I'm only on page 61. So when I can find time, I read it. But it's hard to find time. And Mei Fong likes romantic stories. Those are really good stories to read too. I don't read romantic stories, but that's a really good genre. It's a really good genre. I'm trying to a VPN popped up. Here's a very, very good rule. We call it the 5-finger rule, right? This technique is if you're trying to read a book and you're not too sure if it's too hard or it's too easy. Now, this is a technique. It does not have to be the and a very important rule to you. You don't have to follow this, but it's a technique that some teachers use with students. Let me rephrase. Where's the book you wrote? Oh, where's the book I wrote? The book I wrote is still being written. I'm still writing my book, actually. My textbook. Hey, see? Boom. I haven't thought about it before. I want to find free books already. I'm trying to think if you go into certain websites, you can actually find free ebooks. But let me see if I know any. I'll have to see if I know any. Honestly, I don't like reading. How to start? So that's a really good question, Ratna. I recommend you to, let me go back a little bit. One, again, find a genre or a type of book that you like. So if you like mystery books, I would read a mystery book. If you like adventure books or magic books, I would read those. Or find a book on a subject you know a lot about. So again, if you know a lot about dance, it would be really good for you to read a book about dance because you have that knowledge in your home, in your mother tongue, in your language. Then you can learn that same knowledge in English. I don't like reading, but to improve my English, I do it. I understand. I understand. I like to read, but I don't like to read a lot. It depends on the book. So the book I showed you earlier, I really like to read that book. So it's easy, right? But for books, sometimes people like in school will have you read a book you don't like. I hated those. I hated those. What is up and welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. My favorite novelist is Dostoevsky, who has written Crime and Punishment. Those are really interesting books too. I didn't get a chance to talk to you about the five finger rule, did I? Let's talk about it. So here's the five finger rule. Again, if you're reading a book, if you read a book and the book has very difficult vocabulary in it, then we say count on your hand. If you see 5 words that you cannot read, then that book may be too hard for you. Now, again, you don't have to follow that rule, but it is just an idea or it's just a technique you can use. Oh, and we got Chandra in the house. What's up, friend? Chandra is a friend of mine. I don't like reading. I watch English shows with subs to help with pronunciation and reading speed. Oh, that's also a really good way to improve your English for sure, is to read subtitles. That helps a lot. Helps a lot. I'm going to demonstrate this technique. By the way, if you continue reading the book, even if you can read it, be sure that you understand the story. Just because you can read the words doesn't mean you understand the story. That's very important. I like short story I like short story. I mean for kids book because it's easy to understand and it's not a long story. Kids stories, children's stories are very very good to read for sure. I'm going to read just this page. This is Malala's Magic Pencil. So if you would like the link to this later, please let me know. This is a PDF and I just got the screenshot and put it in here. So I'll be more than happy. I would happily share the link with you. Do you believe in magic? Oh. Do you believe in magic? When I was younger, I always watched a TV show about a boy who had a magic pencil. Now I'm going to pretend that I'm having a tough time reading some of these words in green. The boy was a little. Well, oh, sorry. I should try a little bit harder. The boy was a little hero. Hero. Okay, so that's my first one, right? Obviously, it's hero. Hey, Shireen. Hey, Riri. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. It's okay, Layla. We're still here. It's okay. Do what you have to do. You have to do your life. Do what you have to do. Hero. That's my first mistake. Always protecting. The word is protecting. The word is protecting. But I said it wrong. Second word. People who needed help. So I just made 4 mistakes. Now, if I keep reading, if I make this many mistakes this early, that may mean the story could be too hard. It might be too hard for me. We got Eugen Kim. Hey, Eugen. So good to see you, friend. Welcome to the stream. Yes, predicting. If I make this many mistakes this early, most likely, as I keep reading, the story will become harder and harder and harder. If you have a tough time understanding the words, it's hard to understand the story because your brain is trying and fighting to understand the word. While your brain is fighting to understand the word, your brain cannot understand the story. So it's very important to choose a book that you can understand the words. Of course, you can always use a dictionary and you can keep going. That's why I said this is just a technique. You don't have to follow it, but this is really good to use. This is very good to use. Elbow cough. You read the IPA. I don't know. What is the IPA? What is the IPA? I mean, I know the beer, IPA. I know that one really well. I think you must be a basketball player. Me? No. No. I can shoot the ball, I can dribble, but I'm not a basketball player. So when we want to buy an English book, we should try this technique. I think that is very good, Zainab. If you want to buy an English book, I think you should try that technique. Also, one technique I didn't say, it's not in this presentation. This book doesn't have it, but this book does. I would look at the back of the book. Here, let me make myself a little bit bigger. I will look at the back of the book, and you can see, I know it's blurry. You can see there's words. See if you can read the back of the book, understand what the story is about. Then you can look in the book at the pages. So if I open my book, for some of you, this may be kind of scary, right? This may be kind of scary. Once you look in the book and try to read it, if there are words that are too hard, you can close the book and you can put the book down and you can walk away. You can walk away from the book. Very good question. Very good question. I think you wrote a question earlier and I missed it. I thought when we are reading and speak aloud, it makes our memories how to spell and write. I think when you read it and you speak, it really helps you understand how to write. It does help you in a sense. Yes and no. It's very difficult. I know it is very difficult. But if you can do this technique, you are going to find really good books. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. By the way, before I forget, make sure if you are not in the WhatsApp group, for those who have WhatsApp, you have to join the WhatsApp group. The group, and I'll put the link in the chat. The group is made up of people who want to study English and learn English. And we always talk in English. We text in English. We send voice notes in English. It's a community of English learners. I think everybody is mostly in this group in the chat. But if not, if you're interested, then the link is in the chat. Please join us if you would like to join the WhatsApp group. Yay. And if you haven't done so already, here's my YouTube channel, Mike's English Lab. Please subscribe and like the videos as well. That way, I can keep making content like this. I want to keep teaching you online. Yay, yay. Let me get rid go away. Okay. All right. So let's move on. And anytime you have a question or anything you need to say, anytime you need to say something, please let me know and I will happily answer your question and chat with you. Yeah. Oh, Layla asked a question. I didn't see it. Is it better to buy a book that native English speakers who wrote, not native English speakers? What do you think? That is a good question. Um, I think if a non-native English speaker wrote the book, hopefully they had it checked by someone who is a native English speaker. Yes. Hopefully they had it checked. If you look into the book, I don't know. That's a good question. I think if it's published, it probably is has correct writing and spelling. So if it has correct writing and grammar and spelling, then the book is good. But if it isn't, and you want to study English with it, then I probably wouldn't buy that book. If that helps. Yeah, do give me a big like. Yeah, thank you, thank you. IPA is International Phonetic Alphabet. Oh, no, I don't read that. I mean, no, I've never. Thank you. No, I've never heard of it. I should probably look that up. Okay, let's talk about this. Someone mentioned this earlier about books for children. You're welcome, Layla. About books for children. I think books for children are very, very important to read. I have a couple of books for children. I have one that was given to me by my friend Eugen, who popped into the chat. She teaches me Korean. Uh, she gave me a children's book. And reading a children's book is very, very useful because when you read a children's book, one, the pictures are very, very useful to understanding what is happening in the words or in the story. As an adult, sometimes we don't want to read a picture book. We're an adult. And so we think, oh, I should read a book like this rather than a book. Oh, 1 second. Let me grab it. 1 second. I got to go by my camera. I'm still here. There we go. Okay. I have to go to my bookshelf on the other side, but my room is so small. I can't get through. So here, this is a book that was given to me. Now it's in Korean. It's in Korean, but it's the only children's book I have. Let me make myself bigger so you can see it. Let me go even bigger than this. So here, so as you can see, even though it's in Korean, the pictures are huge, right? The pictures are gigantic. Layla, I'm so glad you can hear me. Here's another book. It's a children's book in Korean. The pictures really help me understand the story that's happening. I would recommend you to, when you are reading, especially if you're a more of a beginner reader in English, read books that have pictures because one, they help you understand the story, but then two, also they help you really like the book. Pictures are great to look at when you're reading a story. And if you don't understand the language as well, at least the pictures are making you happy to read the book, right? So I think that is okay when you first start. When you become more advanced, then you can start to read books like this. This is the first page of Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is a high school level text and beyond. It's very hard. It's a very hard book to read, even for native English speakers. Native English speakers have a tough time reading Lord of the Rings. I haven't even read Lord of the Rings yet. But when you get to that level that you can understand, then I recommend you to start to move on to this. But you will know when it's time. You will know when it's time. So do not be afraid to look at books with pictures in them until you get to here. By the way, this is actually a pretty fun story. Why mosquitoes buzz in people's ears. You can actually find that story on YouTube, and I think you can find it online. I don't know if I should. Oh, here. Why mosquitoes? Hold on for a second. I'm gonna see if I can find it for you. Okay, so I don't see. Hold on for a second. Okay. So I found it, but the problem is there's no pictures in it. So if you were interested in reading this story, I can happily send it to you, but there's no pictures. So it might be hard to understand what's happening. And yes, Zainab, I am studying Korean. I am studying Korean because I live in Korea. So I try to learn as much as I can. Try to learn as much as I can. One question you may have is, do books have their own levels? Believe it or not, books actually have their own levels. There is a system that we use in teaching in English for books. And books have not only different levels, but also they help us understand how well someone can read words, how well they can understand the story. The books levels do not, they have no connection to English levels. So, A1, A2, B1, B2, etc., etc. It doesn't, there's no connection between the reading levels and the English levels. I tried to find a connection. So far, there's no connection. But I can tell you what your reading level actually is and how to find that. And sometimes you can use Google Translate to help you with your readings. And Layla says, yes, when I see great pictures in a book, that gives me more enthusiasm to read it. That is exactly right. That's why we love picture books, right? I want to show you something. It's called Scholastic Book Wizard. What is the meaning of enthusiasm? The meaning of enthusiasm is the energy, that the excitement you feel when you do something. So if you are enthusiastic, it means that you have a lot of excitement about you. You have a lot of energy in doing something. You're a very enthusiastic person. It's a really good meaning. It's a good, very positive meaning. I want to show you this. This is called Scholastic Book Wizard. And I want to show you how to use it. The tricky part is, even though I show you how to use it, some of you may wonder, what is your reading level to help you find a book? But this site will also be able to show you the book that you want to read, what level it is. How can I know the right level and match with my level? I'm going to tell you that in a second, Layla. I'm going to tell you in a second. And here it is. Actually, hold on. Let me share my screen so I can show you how to do this. And if you have any questions, please let us know. And Riri just answered the question about what is enthusiasm. And I'm going to put that on the screen in a second. Riri says, enthusiasm means great interest or excited to do something. I'm glad that my definition was about right. So here is how to use Scholastic Book Wizard. You can use this. It's a free website. I'll happily put this in the chat for you so you'll know how to get there. Let's say you want to read a book. You do not know the level of that book. Easily, and this is not 100%, but this is 97%, you can find the book in this website. Okay. So I'm going to go to the site and I'm going to type in, what is a book? What is a book? What is a book? Let's type in, what's the book I talked about last week? Oh, Mufaro's Beautiful Daughters. This book, in my last lesson that I taught about, oh my God, what was my last lesson? It wasn't similes and metaphors. Oh, how to improve your diction, right? In that lesson, I talked about being able to read aloud and how that can help improve your diction. And in that lesson, I used this book as an example. So I typed it in here, and there it goes. Mufara's Beautiful Daughters. And then it gives me this information here. It says grades 2 to 7. So that is here. I'm gonna zoom in for this for you so you can see a little bit better. So this is elementary grades 2 to 7, and it says a reading level is N. So I would just worry about those top two. There's a reason why you shouldn't worry about everything else. I want to now. How can we improve our diction, Layla? Well, there is a live stream that I did for that, and I'll happily share that with you later. Happily. I keep saying happily, don't I? I want to show you one other thing here. There's a chart here. This is not the chart. Let me go back. There we go. Here on this website, if you can see this button here, it says leveling chart. Every book is, there it goes, is on a level A through Z. A through Z. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F. And then you can see over here, there's a letter or a number, right? K, 1, 2, 3. What that means is this is the grade level for elementary school. Again, this is the elementary school grade level. So whatever book you look up, if you find that letter here, it tells you what grade that book is for. So Mufara's Beautiful Daughters, the book that I just showed you, that is a level N. So that will be around a third grade, fourth grade level. Yeah, third grade, fourth grade level for elementary. I know it's crazy, right? Imagine reading a book and then finding out that you read about a third grade, fourth grade level. By the way, are all of you seeing? Oh, yes. Do all of you see the page I'm looking at, the chart level? Did that pop up? Because I'm looking at the stream and I don't see it. Did that show up? Just let me know in the chat. Did you see the chart? I have read Jack and Mr. Hyde in Spanish. Ooh, I don't know that story. I don't know that story. Yeah, I mean that last stream. That was your last stream about. I watched completely. I watched completely, but not doing my homework yet. I will do it soon. Okay, no worries. Take your time. Do your homework when you can. Did you all see that chart? If you did, then I want to give you the link to this website, and that link should help you be able to find a book or the book that you're looking for. So there's the link if you are trying to find your reading level. I was asked earlier by Layla. She said, how do I find my reading level? At the moment, there is no, you can try to find it, but it's kind of hard. And I have been trained to find reading levels. And so at some point, I will do some kind of service to where I can help people find their reading levels. That way they can, one, know what grade level they read on. And then two, I can give them suggested reading books. That's something that I would like to do later in the future. So don't worry. If you can't figure out your grade level, I want to help you do that in the future. I read only your book that you give us. Yeah, the book last week, right? I'll try and make sure that I give you more books so you can read that for sure. Also, again, I have to plug the WhatsApp group. If you haven't done so, please make sure you join the WhatsApp group. I'm going to share the link with you. I think everybody again in here is in the WhatsApp group. So make sure you join it. Make sure you join the WhatsApp group. We have to build our group. And thank you everybody who's still here and hanging out and trying to learn English. And I believe at this point we're at the homework stage. But before we wrap up, before we finish, remember if you are trying to improve your reading, one, find a book that is good for you by finding a genre you like, find the type of books you like, find a book that is on a subject that you know a lot about. Find a book that you don't have too many, not too many mistakes, but you know more words than you don't know. Also, be free or not be free. Be sure to look up the level of the book that you're reading. So that way you know what reading level you can read on. Thanks, Mike, for the link. I see there I can choose my level. Yes. There you can, there's a book you want to read, you can type the book into that and you can look and see what grade level it is and what level it is. So hopefully that will help you. The best way for diction is to read the words in correct way and repeating it 6 to 7 times. I agree. It's really good to read the words over and over and to listen to somebody say it over and over and over again. And yes, you are very welcome. The blue light ones. You see the blue light ones. Let me show you the homework. So I want you to do one out of these 3 things. You can choose. I'm giving you choices. 1, please let me know in the comments what is the reading level of the book you're reading. So if you chose a book, what is the reading level of that book? 2, what is your favorite book genre to read? Please let me know in the comments. Not the live stream chat, but more of like the comments in the video. Let me know what's your favorite book genre? And if you have a favorite book, what is your favorite book? And also let me know, this is feedback for me, if this lesson helped you and why. If the lesson didn't help you, please tell me. I want to know. So that way, in the future, for my next live stream next week, I can choose good topics that you will benefit from, that will help you a lot. So let me know in the comments whenever this video finishes. So let me also know if you have any questions. Afterwards, I'll take notes in order to have them written down on paper. Yes, you'll want to take notes. Also, you can come back to watch this video as well, so you can remember what we talked about. That is the nice thing about videos. You can always come back and watch it. It helps a lot, right? Gotta love video. Gotta love video. So, what are some questions some of you may have about English or about life and living? Because you have questions about life and living. Yay, Eugen says it's definitely helpful. Eugen, I'm so glad. I think you probably know a lot of this information, but I'm glad this was helpful to you. And I hope upcoming lessons will be helpful as well. So make sure if some of you haven't done so already, again, my diction lesson, improving your diction, is online as well. I did that on Monday. Diction is done with the tip of the tongue and the teeth. So it's a good way to practice your diction. Read the book you understand. I need to read my book. Afterwards, I just read that. I'm sorry about that. I will choose answer number 3. Please choose an answer number 3. Could we say, thank you, Layla. Could we say for only book, music, hold on. Could we say, no, oh my gosh, what's wrong with my English? Could we say genre for only book, movie, music, or could we say it for something else? That's a good question. Book. So books have genres, movies have genres, music has genres. Yes, you can. Videos also. So YouTube has genres. There's um, education, entertainment, cooking. Well, cooking is kind of like education. Um, Technology. So yeah, so videos, anything that has categories, kind of also has. I guess you can say it has genres as well. Maybe. Really good question. So yeah, there are other things that have genres other than music, movies, and books as well. Very good question, Layla. Thank you for asking that. You're right, watching them again and again. Yes, watching streams again and again, especially if it's education, is really good. Sometimes when I would watch, I used to watch some Korean streams on education from one of my favorite YouTubers who teach Korean. I would watch it over and over again because I would keep trying to listen to the way they said something so I can improve my diction and my pronunciation. So that's what's beautiful about video is that again, you can watch it over and over and over again. What is a topic that you would like to see in a live stream? What is a topic that you think should be covered in live streams? Because I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing next Wednesday and the Wednesday after that. Tell me in the chat, what is something that you would like to see done? Ugh, so thirsty, so thirsty. I know that people really want to focus on their speaking. I thought about idioms, everyday phrases. Um, I don't know. Good movies to watch. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Tell me, what is a good topic? What genre of education do you have? So, is it correct question? That one is not. We wouldn't say that. So by genre, in that case, do you mean level? So, like, what level of education? So, for example, did you go to high school? Did you go to college? Did you go back to college? Did you become a doctor? Like that? If it's education in that sense, it would be what level of education do you have? So yeah, we will use level. And I think we would use level because there's steps, right? There's steps. So, we finish elementary school, do middle school, high school, college, and then we keep going, right? So yeah, whenever you say something like when there's levels, we can say no, whenever there's steps, you can say levels like that. Hope that makes sense. Hope that helps. No, nobody's giving me any suggestions for future content. No one's giving me any suggestions. I was thinking, so for next Wednesday's video, I'm wondering if we should do something more speaking based. I know with my live stream, every live stream is a listening focused live stream because I'm talking to you and many of you are listening, right? So I'm wondering if the next one should be very speaking based. What do you think about that? That cup is really huge. Yes, I have a really, really big cup. These are huge cups. This is like almost the size of my head right here. I got this from Emart Traders. It's pretty good. It's a good cup. You can also put soup in it and eat soup out of it. It's a good cup. I think people like learning something new by using easy ways. Unfortunately, they don't want to make more efforts like reading. I do agree that reading is one that requires a lot of hard work. It requires hard work. If I said 5 quick tips to make your speaking better, many people would probably come because it's easy, right? The word easy, people like. But the problem is with easy, people never really become good or they never become great, right? The people who are willing to do hard work, like by reading a book, then I think, yeah, I think they normally do better. They normally do better. I would like to bring more material about reading. I can do some more content on reading at some point. It may not be next, but it will be. We'll do more reading focus. Dude, it's like, yeah, I hope so. And I guess it's about speaking content, right? Dewey wants to learn more about grammar. I have not done a grammar live stream yet. Maybe I have to do a grammar live stream. So we'll think about that. Robin did phrasal verbs recently, so I won't do phrasal verbs yet. Um, I don't want to touch passive and active voice yet, but I will find some good grammar for us to do for sure. But if there is some grammar that you really want to know, please tell me. Oh, Eugen is like, yo, small talk theme. So, which is really good for is really good for speaking. I did some shorts on small talks, if you remember. But one thing I noticed, especially living in East Asia, is that a lot of people don't know how to do small talk. And so I would have conversations with, you know, other Koreans. And while talking to them, like I try to do small talk in Korean. And they kind of are like, okay, bye. And they just say bye. And it's just like, okay. Back in where I'm from, small talk is very important, but it's cultural. It's just cultural. I would like vocabulary about computer itself, screenshot, download, and so on. Ooh, that's a very interesting topic. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write down some of all of yours ideas. Let me write this down. Let me write this down. Eunice, what's up? Welcome. We're at minute 53. Welcome to the stream. So you said small talk. We got small talk. We're like, yo, let's do some small talk. Welcome to Eunice. We got grammar. We have reading stuff. We have. I'm writing this down because I really want to know this stuff. More about speaking. This is from Layla. Layla's like, hey, how about some common expressions that native speakers use daily? So maybe something like, people will say like, hello, how are you? That's standard English, right? But where I'm from, we can say, hey, how are you? It's standard English. But a lot of times we'll say things like, hey, how you doing? And it comes out and it flows like that. Hey, how you doing? Hey, how? It's like, hey, how you doing? How you? It's like all my letters are put together. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Normally, I would talk like that to other native speakers. Like, yeah. So, how you doing? How you doing? It's never like, how are you doing? How you doing? And as you again become better at using English, you'll learn how to cut some letters out from some of the sentences that you use, and it'll sound more natural, right? but you kind of have to know what to cut out. And can you give us a sentence to make a shadowing after you on WhatsApp? I can. What I can do is I can maybe look up something to read, and then you just shadow after me. I read it, and then you listen to it, and then you copy me and try to make your voice like my voice. I'll do that. I'll do that. That's a really good idea, dude. And Eunice, I just want to say hello to you again. Hello, Eunice. Oh, did I see your comment? Is it the Cowboys? Oh no, I did see this, didn't I? Yeah, the vocabulary. Yeah, the computer stuff. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, business English for daily communication in the workplace. Wow, Eugen, why do you want to know business English? I'm joking. Business English is maybe important for some of you who really want to work at a English speaking job. Business English is very interesting because depending on who you're talking to in your job, you would use different English. Whenever I'm at my job, if I'm in a meeting, if I'm in a meeting, my English is a little more professional. But if I'm talking to other teachers, other colleagues, I talk very casual English. But business English is still very important to know because you need to understand how to be professional in English. So that is a good idea. Thank you, Eugen. I'm gonna have to use that. I would like some clarification from you about present perfect uses. Oh God. And also about other perfect tenses. I appreciate your help. So, one thing I can't do, Eunice, right now is help you with tenses. Tenses is very hard. It requires a lot of research and preparation. Even though I'm a teacher and I teach English, tenses is one of those subjects that you really have to prepare for. So maybe I can look it up, or I did a video about it on Shaw English, and maybe you can check out that video. I talked about, no, that was passive. Never mind. That was passive and active voice. That was a different video. But I know Shaw English did a video on it. I'll get back to you, Eunice. I'll get back to you. That's a hard subject for me. A series of abbreviations. Eugen is just dropping these ideas. She's like, hey, what about this? What about this? So, abbreviations. Um, I think some of you may know what abbreviations are. Abbreviations are when we have words and then we take the first letter of each word. So, for example, as soon as possible is ASAP, or be right back, BRB. So maybe that will be a good lesson for us as well, right? Ali said, "My reading level is levelless." So it's just so low, or is it just that high? Is it really low or is it really high? I like this. Um, FYI for your information. Also, AKA, also known as Mike Coleman, AKA the teacher. The teacher. The movie Radio has interesting pronunciation, by the way. That is the movie with Cuba Gooding Jr., right? I've never seen Radio, but I heard it's a really good movie. I really need to focus on business English too. So that will be something that we focus on. We'll do some business English. We will do some business English. So I just have to look up business English. Hello, Teacher Mike. I missed your live stream today. I will watch it later. This is such a great lesson. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. I really hope when you watch it, you're able to use the information I give you and find a book. I hope you can find a book with this information. So good luck to you. Are you a cash cow? I'm not a cash cow yet. One day, I will be a cash cow. I will make money with my knowledge. One day. One day. And Pallavi says, hello, everyone. Hey, Pallavi. Welcome to the stream. Oh, idioms. Shireen's like, can we get some idioms? Shireen, did I say hello to you earlier? I can't. I remember seeing your comment, but I can't remember if I said hello to you. If I did not say hello to you, hello to you. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you here. I hope all of you were able to gain a lot of information from this live stream. I hope a lot of you were able to get an idea of how to find a good book in English and why it's important. And I really, really love that a lot of you are also giving me video ideas. So I wrote down your video ideas right here. So see, I wrote it down. I know it's blurry, but I will use these to help come up with future lessons that hopefully you'll come back for and you'll like. Hopefully you will like these lessons. When I was in uni and had a chit chat in Yahoo Messenger, I often use abbreviation like GTG, BRB, TTYL. So Riri, uh, Riri, maybe you and I are around the same age, because I remember using Yahoo Messenger a long time ago in like middle school and high school. So I remember using those. That was when they were first used. The first time I ever seen GTG was Yahoo Messenger, right? And also, whenever we leave or whenever we have a conversation, you don't have to say chit chat. You can actually say a chat. So when I used to have a chat in Yahoo Messenger, what is chit chat? Chit chat is kind of like when people go like you have like, I don't know, two kids over there and they're just like, they keep talking and keep talking. It's kind of chit chat. Or you have people who gossip and they kind of talk about other people secretly. That's kind of like chit chat. But when you talk to people, it's just chat. Mike, I really like this live stream. It's very fantastic. Thank you. I'm glad you liked it. I really am. It means a lot to me. If I taught with abbreviations, I would not advance at all. No, I know a lot of teenagers, especially when they text each other, they text in abbreviations. It's like IKR, GTG, right? IKR means I know, right? So oh, Riri's like, yeah, we're definitely in the same age. I'm on the ball. Thank you. I'm trying to get you all content. So I'm on the ball. I'm doing my best for you. Thank you. Ratna's like, first time I saw you live in YouTube, you were so unique and funny. Thank you very much. I love this. I love being here. I love teaching. I love doing YouTube. It's perfect. I have a video that I'm trying to release about IELTS Band 9. I'm so close to finishing the video, but I've been so busy, I haven't had chance to. I am 97% done, and I can't finish it, and it kills me. Oh, thanks a million, Mike. Indeed. You're welcome. What about doing some videos about rap songs? I think it's a good way to improve our listening skills. Rap songs contain many useful expressions as well as idioms. Yes. I would have to find a good rap song and pull some information out. Some rap songs have good idioms. A lot of rap songs have terrible idioms. And by terrible, um, it's hard to teach some things in rap songs without curse words and other stuff, but I will do my best to find something for you. Or even music in general. Music is a good way to teach English. So I have to do it without breaking copyright. Teacher, I have a similar question like Riri. What does this symbol mean? This symbol, like it's a smiley face. It's a smiley eye. See, it's the eyes and the mouth. Smiley face. This right? Hold on, let me make sure I did this right. That one? Yeah, it's a smiley face. Smiley face. Chit chat. Everybody, thank you so much. I appreciate you all coming to hang out with me. Just skip the bad idioms. Just skip it. I'll skip the bad idioms. That is great, Pallavi. Anytime I missed the beginning of live stream, I will rewatch again. A rematch. You can say rewatch. I will rewatch again. But only things I miss is nothing. It's nothing asking the questions because it's not a live stream system. Good vibes. We always have good vibes. We always have good vibes here. Nothing but good vibes. You were on the ball too. You are on the ball. You're on the ball. Is it? Did I do another one other than on the ball? No, I didn't. I need to do more of those. Another video with those. I made another one. I just didn't post it yet. I need to. It's another short. I need to post it. Layla, you are welcome a lot. And Riri just did another smiley face. Another smiley face. Thank you so much for coming, everybody. I appreciate you here. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video, as well as if you have not hit the notification bell, please hit the notification bell. I would really appreciate it. I'm trying to come out with videos every day. This week has been a little more stressful because I've been doing a lot of work. I've been tired all week because of COVID. Like I had COVID, and now I'm tired. And I have a jujitsu tournament. I'm fighting on Saturday in jujitsu. I'm fighting to choke people. And so I've been training for that. And I'm cutting weight. I'm losing weight for the tournament. So normally I'm 72 kilos. Now I have to be 70 kilos. No, I have to be 68 kilos. So I'm like, I'm dying. I'm dying, everybody. I'm dying. So thank you very much. Yes, Pallavi. I can't remember what I said, but yes. Whatever I said, I'm glad that you know that now. But you are very welcome for this live stream. Very welcome. You're very welcome. Do as well as Gilberto. You're very welcome as well. I really appreciate all of you coming. And yes, I agree. Rap songs in Spanish. Oh, rap songs in Spanish are really out of tone. Yeah, rap songs are very. I will get some rest. Thank you. And all of you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night. And I will see you in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Take care. And y'all be cool. Later.